Columbia, South Carolina, ready for the #3 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, set to take on the Providence College Friars. Game on, and the challenge is underway. The opening tap controlled by South Carolina. Here is Raven Johnson running the show and looks inside right away for Madina Okot. That's going to be an issue for Providence. There is a huge size advantage for South Carolina. Providence starting five features Gay. Gormley is the point guard. Denicia Brown is the post. Peyton Dunbar will shoot it from outside. And Ashley Dingus, pretty good freshman for Providence.
Set screens. They can't rush through. They've got to create advantages for one another.
Gormley finds Gay on the cut. How about this start for Providence on the road?
Every game, a lot of youth, new faces on the court, but the chemistry is starting to evolve on the offensive end.
Latson trying to find the range from outside. 1 for 11 from beyond the arc.
And Brown has three-point range.
Brown off the bounce, takes it at Okot and gets the basket.
And allow her to attack off the bounce. 3 of 4.
Latson's got such a great first step, takes it to the basket, and the foul, a chance for a three-point play.
Knocks down the three, so this time the drive by, and Gormley does not get there. This press has been very disruptive so far early part of the season.
Great start so far for Providence. 4 for 4 from the field. Brown.
The first little over 4 minutes of action. She's done it off the bounce. It's been that quick first step.
Brown has 6 points, averaging 10 a game. Had 6 against Georgetown before fouling out off the bench for the first time she was coming off an injury. South Carolina can score quickly, and they do that trip. And outstanding from the opening tip.
Well, Tessa Johnson
and picked up their first Big East win.
Providence going to a 1-2-2 off the made free throw.
Tessa Johnson transition three is good. Gormley through traffic to the basket. Orla Gormley, the sophomore from Quincy, Mass. Hammer needs help. 7 to shoot. Step back. Brown, not this time, but on the glass, the putback. Tessa Johnson with the long left-hand pass and the finish by Raven Johnson.
Then South Carolina settled in and got running.
Johnson to Latson. Latson. Providence may need a timeout, and they are going to get it. They're a little tired at the moment. We are getting close to the media window, and Aaron Bath says we cannot wait. Isla McDowell on for South Carolina out of the timeouts. Sammy Mancini in for Providence. Out of the hands of Latson, right into the hands of...
I don't know if anyone noticed the whiteboard of the Providence huddle as we came out of the break, but it had a call on it, and it said rebound. They've got to be pleased at this point in the game as they're up on the boards.
Open look for three, and South Carolina filling it up from outside the arc so far. And put to the test defensively right away. Good job on the offensive glass. Nalani Keisha. Edwards. Edwards with the kick instead of the shot. It results in another made three by South Carolina.
And immediately Don Staley is screaming, great pass choice. And make South Carolina defend us one-on-one.
On the cuts, good finish by Orla Gormley. Turnover. Bakir. Raven Johnson, good pass, good finish by Okot.
This team's only getting better right now.
After a red-hot start from outside the three-point line, South Carolina has cooled off considerably. Beautiful little finish by Gay. A little ball fake. Johnson. Up top, huge advantage for South Carolina. And Raven Johnson takes it Good work inside again by Brown, who is setting the tone for this Providence team. 9 points, 2 boards. Tessa Johnson, she has been locked in from the tip for South Carolina.
Just averaging a little over 2 made threes a game. She's more than double.
Has the rebound. You can see some of her speed sprinting down the court and getting the finish.
You can watch film.
For the record, I did 0 running preparing for this broadcast over the last few days. Miriam Dowd in the game. She's coming off one of her best games. Gay with 5. The freshman Dingus is going to have to heave something up, makes the extra pass, and it's Mancini who beats the shot clock for 2. In conference play, remains to be seen, but that could be a piece that they add here in the weeks and months ahead, as Brown has had the lead for this Providence team in the first half, and they get a 3 finally. After 1 minute to play in the first half. Brown does it again. McDaniel off for Edwards from the outside. It's been a quiet first half for Joyce Edwards, just 4 points. Gay not holding for a final shot, saw an opening and took it. It was Dingus who knocked down the 3, but can't hit that 3. And here's Edwards, held in check in the first half. 12 assists in the first half for South Carolina. That's a very good number. And they get another one here. Rolling to the basket.
Gormley wound up on Okot for that easy layup.
4th assist now for Raven Johnson. Gay. Tough one for Edwards to catch, but she makes tough plays and knows how to finish. Reaches up to pull down her 8th rebound. Raven Johnson wide open for 3.
And has come out of the locker room looking to push pace. Joyce Edwards runs in transition. That forces defense. That's what left Raven Johnson open on the wing.
Gay to Dingus. Good finish by the freshman. Gay leading the way with 12. Brown with 11 for the Friars. That pass, McKeer gets it back.
The paint, that leaves Raven Johnson, and then McKeer with the assist. Please, she didn't give up on the play. She was trying to get the ball to Okot. It wasn't a great pass. She stayed with it.
Tessa Johnson.
So well without the ball, and credit her teammates as well for finding the hot.
Tight one against Louisville. 4 3-pointers in that game against the Cardinals. Has 4 today. Answered back.
Gamecock offense. But as you can see, next player up when it comes to South Carolina.
And that player right now is McKeer, who gets the steal and has the lead pass to McDaniel for 2.
She is making her presence felt. Starts with a steal, the body control to lead. Maddie McDaniel. Domstead has been saying she just needs more from her bench. They came in tonight averaging 17 points a game, already at 14 here this evening.
That one drops in. Gormley couldn't reach that pass to get the turnover. Worked around McKeer for 3.
And the next time down, she can't get the shot off at first. She gets back herself back out to the 3, sets those feet to knock down yet another 3. Eric, to your point, 19 assists in the game already on 25 made field goals. Let's add another assist. Carolina, and then in transition, Raven Johnson. LSU's first 5 games, 4 against ranked opponents, only 1 not ranked, and that's undefeated at Georgia.
Ole Miss and Tennessee, those are your top 25 teams in the SEC as we close out non-conference play. Get ready for conference play.
Out and press full court when you've got rim protection. Adele Tack closes out.
WNIT second round was like a breakthrough moment for the South Carolina program. They've been to the NCAA tournament every year since, and they've won it all 3 times. Playing basketball, Christy.
She's always had the hands, the length. What I've seen has improved this season. The footwork's even better. I remember a year ago, she said what we've worked on is a lot of the coordination piece to help her be more explosive off the bounce.
Tessa Johnson makes another 3.
5 of 8, shooting a whopping 63%.
And with Tanaya Latson leaving with an injury in the second quarter today, we don't know the prognosis or the severity of the injury as Okot goes inside. McDaniel finds Okot. Good defensive play made there by Nalani Keisha. He'll stick with South Carolina. McDowell. Edwards looking for Okot on the post. Okot gets after it on the glass. Rips it down, muscles it in for two.
Seeing themselves on the glass now.
Tessa Johnson with the steal. Okot with the dish to Edwards. Another assist.
To run in transition, they feast when they can force the turnover. Tessa Johnson with the steal. Madina Okot getting out and running once again.
Okot tracks it down and she'll put it on the floor. Johnson can't get it. Edwards got there for the putback and the foul. Rear games played for South Carolina. Now a member of the starting five for the South Carolina team. Raven Johnson on the floor. Miriam Dowda with the clean block by Providence's McDowell to Tack for Johnson for three. South Carolina 11 of 25 from outside the arc. The 11 threes matches their season high. Dunbar steps into a three in the fourth quarter. Johnson flips it inside. Tack turns and gets it to go. Chance for a three-point play. She's on the board.
Off of the high on ball screen, Adele Tack rolls, and who else but the epitome of a point guard.
No off switch on this South Carolina defense. Doesn't matter how much time's left. Moody has it knocked out of play with 1.1 on the shot clock. Coming off that career high 12 points in 19 minutes against Florida Gulf Coast. She was 5 of 7 from the field. McKeer, that's another three for South Carolina and another player in double figures. 4 on the shot clock. Moody trying to make something happen, and she does. The freshman from Maryland with the drive to the basket. 4 on the shot clock for Providence. Can they get one final hoop here from Moody? They cannot. And that will do it. Final seconds will tick away here for South Carolina. Impressive performance again by the Gamecocks. They outscore Providence 50-21 in the second half. And they pick up a 96-55 win.
Well, first of all, hats off to Providence. They came in today averaging 59 points a game, put up 55 against one of the top defensive teams, the most complete game from the Friars this season. But in the end, way too much South Carolina. They showed they can beat you in a variety of ways.
Great balance for the Gamecocks with 6 in double figures. Okot with 18, Tessa Johnson with 18. South Carolina 13-1.